colored fella talk to me like that night. He was disrespectful as hell. Here's my wife and it's her birthday. Make her feel good.
He just looks like the guys that video always click on.
Oh, you've seen those videos, huh?
I was part of those videos.
So Seth, we work at a weed dispenser. What do you do for fun? What does a guy like Seth do for fun? You look like a man of many hobbies.
I like building guns.
Straight out of my impression of him.
You said building guns?
Building guns.
Oh, I'm sorry about everything I said about you.
He's also sorry for disrespecting your art form and holding them sideways every time he hits it.
That's whenever I first moved down here, I called the mothership and I said, hey y'all, I usually got a gun on my hip. Y'all got pistol check? And they're like, what? I was like, if I got a gun on my hip, y'all got somebody to get my gun to? And they said, no. I was like, all right, I thought this was Texas. I'm sorry.
There's only one person that the mothership allows to have a gun in this place, and that person is Pete Madness, ladies and gentlemen. Look out.
Well, he's not done a good job because if he built guns, you should have took the opportunity to shoot yourself before you did. You know, 2 birds with 1 stone.
Yes, sir.
I love it. Seth, what's your love life like?
It's doing all right. I actually just this past week I broke up with a lady because she sent me all kinds of weird shit, kind of suicidal shit, and I'm like, I got her a gun.
Yeah.
I was like, man, I got maybe 6.5 good inches of dick and 15 pumps if I'm lucky. I don't know why you got to kill yourself over that. Leave me alone. Yep.
That's 6.5, huh?
We're doing all right.
Yeah. How much madness do you have?
I'll be honest, Tony, the bases are so thick it doesn't go in. Little tree stump down there.
Seth, this is incredible. So she was suicidal, so you broke up with her? What an unbelievable boyfriend. Man of the year, everybody.
Give her a better help read or something, dude.
I avoided her for a few days, and she's like, I'm going in the dark end. I'm like, oh.
I'm the dark end.
Amazing, man. So, yeah.
I've learned my lesson. Crazy pussy's the shit, but it ain't worth it at the end of the day. You need somebody who can cook you some eggs, hang out, and be a good woman.
Hey, it's unbelievable, this guy. I mean, unbelievable. Seth, what else do you do for fun? Give us another hobby before I get you.
I like to go fishing. I ain't been fishing since I moved down.
We already knew that. Give us another one.
Let's see. I walk around 6th Street and just look at the homeless people. It's kind of funny. I feel like you're not a comic in Austin unless you visit an alley. Just taking a look at all the turds back there. What's going on? There's a
lot of turds back there.
It's a lot.
For those of you that just listen to the show from far away, let me tell you, right behind us, literally behind us, about 15 feet behind us, there's turds.
It's a lot. Yeah.
Crazy. Okay, Red Band. This Red Band's one fart sound effect per episode. Trevor,
do you think you look any homeless at all?
Oh, yeah, I'm sure I do.
You look like Luke Nocomb, all right?
Yes, sir.
Seth Shepard. What's your family like? Are they real billy goats, too?
Yeah, I come from a long line of prejudiced people.
Yeah.
They're great. But I remember whenever I was on the show last, Cam Patterson followed me up and he said, he got a good slave owner voice.
Yeah.
And for the next 2 months, every time I called my dad, he's like, what's up, slave owner voice? I'm like, you can't. No, it's his. You can't say that.
I can't imagine what your dad's voice is like.
Oh, it's great. That's he honestly has a deeper voice than it. I used to smoke 3 packs a day, so this ain't all natural like this.
Newports?
Marlboro Red.
I thought you were 1/8 black. Sorry.
Somebody did leave.
It's cool.
Somebody did leave a pack of Newport menthols at Creek last night. I smoked every one. I don't know who's it was, but it was mine now. Take that for you.
Real quick before I let you out of here. This soft dick, she cute, you were 17, she was 22. How did that end up happening?
It was my sister's friend. And we got drunk. It was at her house. I fucked her on her couch.
Your sister?
My sister's friend.
You have a voice like you would lose your virginity to your sister.
You ain't wrong. Yeah.
No disrespect to West Virginia.
Kentucky, yes, sir.
Yeah. Amazing. And why was your dick soft? Because you were drunk too.
I had a fifth of whiskey. That was we figured it out eventually, but it's I have an innate tolerance to whiskey. It don't make any sense. It's I get free drinks at some of the clubs around here. 2 weeks ago, I had a full, maybe 750. I don't even know, but I've never had a hangover, so I'm not learning lessons. I wish I could. The only hangover I've ever had was from tequila.
Wow.
Yep. That's not interesting at all. I'm sorry.
No, I love it. It's good when the people watching the show actually fall asleep watching it, because that means that we get the entire view that just stays on and then it rolls, and then they have to watch it again. So we get 2 views by having someone on like you early on in the episode. I'm a businessman on top of a host and a comedian and a roaster. So, all right, you're leaving here with a 1/8 normal size black joke book. There you go. There you go. Seth Shepard, everybody. On to the next one we go. Here goes Seth. Here goes Seth. Oh, my goodness. Look who it is, everyone. The lovely Heidi, everybody. Live in the flesh. Go to HeidiRegina.com. Check out our podcast, Love on the Line. Also, check out the Keltoni Band on YouTube. They have a new show. Find you.
Look who the fuck it is. Zoot's over here jerking himself off. Has absolutely no reason to not want to get his ass kicked. Are you ready to lose, son? Are you ready to lose? Zoot. Zoot, you're going to lose. Everybody knows you're going to lose. Yeah, because I haven't been focused. I'm focused now, and I'm going to destroy you. No, that's definitely not true. You're garbage, and your strategy is garbage. Get there. It's perfect. It's the most perfect shot. It's perfect. That's garbage. Garbage shot. Why was that shitty? That's garbage. Get in the water. So you need to have the best shot of your career, and you missed it. It was terrible. Oh, that chick from your high school. Oh, James McCann. What did he say? All right. Well, that was a really cool story you told. Oh, are you? Oh, all right. Well, I mean, don't worry, Zoot. Oh, that was almost an amazing shot. Zoot, you're down 2-1. Look at this shot, Zoot. Dog, no one knows what you're talking about. You aren't funny, but yet you're like the 4th funniest person in your whole state. In LA, you'd be the 2000th, not even 2000th. LA, you wouldn't make the top 2 million funniest people. In New York City, you wouldn't make in the top 7 million funniest people. in London, you wouldn't make in the top 5 million funniest people. Yet in where you are, you're like the 7th funniest person. No, Bill Cosby's hilarious. Bill Cosby's. Yes. Yeah. I think people can separate the art from the artist, and in the future, once people see the Cosby Show and they recognize how big a show it was, especially with his other shit like Fat Albert and oh fuck you Zoot, and he had another show just called Cosby, and he had like I Spy. He had a bunch of shows that yeah he'll be seen as like a bad dude, but his legacy for those shows will still be seen as really big. I mean, arguably, has Adam Sandler's legacy been tainted? Bill Cosby? Because Adam Sandler got his start on the Cosby Show. Yeah. He plays one of Theo's friends. Remember when Malcolm Jamal Warner died? I kept saying, hey, did you know Malcolm Jamal Warner died? Right. Oh, dude, that was almost amazing. Oh, bullshit. All right, well, it's fucking hilarious. Dude, I'm gonna die. I'm. What'd you say, big man? Um, yeah, there was one guy who got put in jail for rape. His name's like Sam Champy, not Sam Champy. He's somebody else. Something Champion or something. He raped a bunch of chicks in like the 80s and 90s and colleges. He was a comedian. So look how good the shot is. Oh, dog. Give me a bunch. Bang shot, kiss shot, combo shot. Look at this shot. Look at oh, that would have been so dirty. That would have been so dirty. What are you gonna do? You need to hit the ball. You need to stop focusing on creepy comedians. You need to hit the ball. Okay, well that's cool. Big dog, because I'm amazing. Some other ball. I know. I was having this conversation with someone earlier. Like, it's too hard to see shit this game. It's fun, but it's really, really difficult to see. Are you gonna go? That sucked. Oh, No, it didn't. Blind shot. Good job, Zoot. You just need 9 more. Oh, devastating. So, like, the best strategy is sort of to just hit the ball blindly and hope something good happens. And when it does, you'll get like 150 points. Like for people who focus on stuff, that's that's not the way to do it. I mean, you only get like 10 points for a blind shot. I feel like you should get more. That was beautiful, dude. Kiss shot, 50 points. That was beautiful. That's good, man. No way. Get out of here. You know that that was not going in. I'm not good at them. I just don't really pay attention. They take me. Oh, dude, that would have been amazing. Instead, it's devastating. What were you gonna say, Zoot? Zoot, are you gonna speak, or are you just gonna sit there and jerk yourself off, dog? Look at this shot, baby. New York City. Back to LA. Um, yeah, but that's complicated. Obviously, it needs to be safer. I don't want to have to go and fucking live in a bomb shelter for half the year. It's not that safe. Yeah, but the United States is still and has been the safest country for the last like 200 years. It's because we're, I mean, Irvine is the safest city in the United States. And the United States, in comparison, is one of the safest countries, at least in terms of threat of war. Like, no one, no one's even thought about invading the United States, like with a land army in 250 years, 230 years or so. I mean, anything could change, but if it does, then I'll leave. But for right now, the United States is incredibly safe. Oh, Zoot, combo shot. I'm gonna move next door to you though, Zoot. Just, I mean, I'm gonna play really loud music, and I'm gonna say, yeah, you do. You're the king of South Australia, dog. You're the, you're like the fifth funniest person in your whole state. You can't leave, or else everybody in South Australia gets moved up a spot in how funny they are. Dude, Zoot, you tied it. How? Oh, so that's how that works. Zoot, yeah. I don't know if I'm happy with that draw. I kind of am not. Kind of sucks. Zoot, are you gonna go? Okay, here we go. You ready for the best shot you've ever seen? It is good. It's not illegal. It's perfect every time. I do that every time, and it's perfect. You can't get anything. So you can't get any shot in. It's obvious. You can't. No, you didn't. This is actually a very difficult shot. Zoot, you gave me one of the most difficult shots in the history of this game. Zoot, what are you talking about? Zoot, I don't think so. Zoot, what's it like to be down 50 points? Yes, you are. Look how good a shot this is. Combo shot, kiss shot. You love that shit, Zoot. And look at this shot. Look how good that shot was. Zoot, that's a garbage shot, and you know it. Oh, well, it depends. How long ago did you fuck him? Oh, it's a chick? Okay, surprise, surprise. I don't know, dog. I do know. You don't fucking take years to do it. Loser douche. Dog, when you getting that chlamydia test? Whatever. No way. Look how good that shot was. Dude, did you see how good that shot was, son? Dude, look how good this shot is. Dog, are you seeing this? Dude, are you seeing this? Dude, look how good a shot this is. Dude, look how good a shot this is. Garbage. Okay, I mean, I'm not stopping you because then you might be, dude. I bet you Cape Verde people are fucking hilarious. You're probably you could start raw comedy Cape Verde. Yeah, dude, I bet those motherfuckers are hilarious. Get us off this fucking island, Zoot's here. Okay, well, I'm sure they'll fucking start speaking English if you are cool enough. Oh, that's a garbage shot, Zoot. Zoot, that was garbage. Zoot, look how easy. Easy, dog. You just gave me this, yeah, baby. On the on the podcast? What do you mean? Um, so there's somebody who they turn 18 uh, on Thursday, and there are some questions I would not answer for them, but I told them on Thursday once they turn 18, I'll answer anything they want. Um, so like the questions they were asking me, they're Jewish, and they were asking me religious questions, and because they were religious questions, I wasn't like, and they weren't in here. They just asked me in messages, and so I wasn't like immediately like your band. So if people are asking me religious questions, I want to at least make sure they get get. I mean, like I get people who come in here every day and just yell the N word. They get kicked out. Oh, I think I'd let everybody in. Fuck yeah, man. We'd watch all the Cosby shows together. I don't think so. Dog, I don't know. Ask Bill fucking Cosby. Shot. Zoot. What a shot. Dog, that was an amazing shot. Let's look at the best shot. Of course, it's my shot. All right, Zoot. One more game. Zoot's over here obsessed with Bill Cosby, yet Zoot has never watched a Cosby show. Okay, well, think whatever you want, dog. But watch a Cosby show. It's hilarious. Dog, yeah, none of these are good shots. They're all bad shots. Terrible shot, Zoot. Zoot, you're done. It's over for you, big dog. It's over for you. That's a terrible shot. That's one of the Zoot, dude. Like I said, you can't talk about that on my stream. Not just because I don't like talking about that shit, but uh, Instagram will ban you for that shit. Zoot, just shut the fuck up. All right, talk about the game. I don't want to talk about your absolute dog shit Instagram algorithm where you get all of your fucking news. Zoot gets all of it from fucking Instagram, and I can tell. I can tell. Here's why. Here's why. I'll be like, hey Zoot, did you see about XYZ? And you'll be like, no. And I'll be like, hey, did you know that Cardi B is putting out a new album? You're like, yeah, it comes out May 4th. I'm like, how the fuck did you know that? You're like, I don't know. No, it's not. November 19th is the day. Zoot, go. That's garbage. It's one of the biggest. How about you just go? That was garbage. I don't have an easy combo shot. Oh, yeah, great point. Great point. Excellent point, Zoot. Zoot rules for that little information. Doug, no one knows. Oh, I just gave you the easiest shot in the history of the game. Zoot, easy blind shot. I just gave him 10 points, folks. And he blew it. He blows the blind shot. Zoot, look how good. Zoot, Zoot, tell me a clean joke. No way. Zoot, fuck that. That's what I'm talking about. If you just randomly hit the ball and something else goes in, you get a ton of points for it. What a beautiful shot, but it didn't count. So that should have counted for something, but it doesn't. Uh, it didn't hit the right. Yeah, but I don't. I wouldn't want to do that. I can't believe it. Going. No, the game would have ended, and I would have had maybe not more than 50 points. No way you hit this shot. Just don't even try. Don't even try to hit this shot. This is a garbage shot. Zoot, this is absolute dog shit. What the fuck is that? Dude, one of the worst shots I've ever seen. How? It's a really hard shot. I mean, I would have figured it out. I would have been like, why did you get 10 points for random shot? No way you hit this, though. There's no way. Get out of here. Garbage. Garbage shot. Garbage shot. So here's a perfect example of just hitting this as like crazy as possible and just hoping something goes in. And if it does, you get a ton of points for it. Zoot, are you gonna go? You have like a really difficult shot. Go in the yes. Zoot. I could win. Did I win? Yep. So tomorrow night, James McCann. That's it, baby. You're not opening for anybody, just like James McCann's in your fucking DMs. Yeah, along with Bill Cosby and P. Diddy. Dog. Just one moment. Oh, one game of dice party, dog. Zoot. So you have an invitation. Zoot, are you gonna accept my invitation, dog? Dog. Dog. Zoot, come on, man. Zoot, you have 10 seconds or I'm just gonna stop the game. There you go. I mean, look, that's not my deal. All I know is I'm gonna beat you in this game. Give me a fucking. There we go. Did you recognize I already have a big lead on you? So do you recognize that I and you got the same score that I did? That's garbage. Give me another one. Zoot, no one cares about your opinion. Two, 4, 2, 4, baby. You're done. It's over for you, son. I don't know why you did that move. Because it was garbage. Oh, dude, that's a terrible, terrible thing to happen to you. No, I don't. Yeah. Oh, it took the time went away. Oh man, that's terrible. I didn't realize that the timer was going like that. Oh, dude, this game is over. Perfect. That song sucks. No, it goes. I found a love for me, darling. Just dive in him and follow my lead. I met a girl, beautiful and sweet. I knew that summer made for me, but we were just kids when we fell in love, not knowing what. Dog, what do we do? That was not good, son. That small straight fucked me. Fucke. Yo, dude, are you gonna go? Give me something good. Give me two more twos. Give me two more twos, son. That sucks. That sucks. Three fives, terrible. Worst roll. Oh, nice. That's good. Dude, what's up with all these twos, son? Give me another two. Yeah, because I'm sexy. No more force for Zoot. No more force for Zoot. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha, son. Oh, give me another six. Another six. Boo. That's garbage. That's garbage. That's garbage. I said that is garbage. That is garbage. I said that is garbage. That is garbage. I said that is garbage. And that and that and that is garbage. Yeah, you already did the full house, son. All right. Uh, two. Oh man. Oh, what is straight? No straight. How about a small straight? No straight. Nothing. What do I do? Oh, that's garbage. Dude, that's garbage. You're gonna get the bonus, dog. Zoo got the bonus. The bonus right now. Give me 3 threes. 4 threes. Nope. I can't do anything. This is garbage. This is garbage. But if I get 5 of a number, then I win. Look at you and all these full houses, son. That's garbage. 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 Terrible. 4 ones. Get the 4 ones. Get the 4 ones. Get the 4 ones. Mazda, get the 4 ones. Get the 4 ones. Go. Look at this, Zoot. Look at this. Zoot, look at this. Watch this. Worst rolls ever. Oh, um, that one ping pong movie. Yeah, I don't know if that wins, but that Chalamet, he'll win something. Yeah, baby. Look at this, Zoot. Doug, no one knows. You're asking impossible to calculate questions. No, I'm kidding. I don't know. It's probably like 400, something like that. Dog, I can't do anything. This game is over. This game is over. This game is over. This game is over. I said this game is over. This game is over. Another full house for Zoot. I said another full house for Zoot. I said another full house. Another full house. Another full house for Zoot. That game sucks. Zoot loves 12. Do you have any other garbage? Yeah. Do you have any other garbage questions? No, I'm good. Okay, well, cool story, dog. Um, Dominoes because I still don't really know how to play it, and then backgammon. I'm bad at backgammon because I still don't know really how to play that. I'm bad at dominoes and backgammon, son. So, what did you think of Kill Tony this week? Why not? Why didn't you watch it, son? You suck. Oh, people had come up with it way earlier, but they never put it to podcast and they never saw it through as many episodes. Oh, dude, it's open mic nights. They've been around for a long time. I did. I told Tony Hinchcliffe in the year 2012, dog, you need to put this in a podcast. And he was like, dude, that's the best idea ever, man. And then he did. Yeah, I did. Everybody knows it. Why don't you do it? They have one in fucking Toronto that's called like 2 Minutes to Kill. Why don't you do the same thing? Yeah, and you could call it 3 minutes to be funny. Three for funny. Three and funny rhymes. So funny three funny. And you could tell all your garbage stories during it. Hey everybody, did you guys hear the one about the Amish orgy? Hey everybody, did you guys hear about the guy who ate the banana? Hey everybody, did you guys hear about how Bill Cosby is in my Instagram feed? All right, calm down, Zoot. Are you gonna watch the Cosby Show? Okay. When are you gonna watch it? Yeah, that's a good question. They got taken off of like every major streaming platform. It's the most popular show in the world where it's not really streamed anywhere anymore. I think it's available on YouTube though. But if it weren't for all of the things that he got for like all that stuff, it would be maybe the most streamed show of the 1980s right now. That's correct. Are you excited for Are you excited to open up for James McCann tomorrow? Have you ever been more excited for anything in your life? Okay.
So you never know like the situation is. I think the situation is very fragile, and also the problem is there's not any international media monitoring the situation on the ground. Like for instance, here in Iraq, in Kurdistan, there are many international journalists now. There are different outlets here that are covering the situation to double check things. But in Iran, it's like I haven't seen many reporters from inside in Iran, and if they could go, they have to go. With like government expertise, so that's why the information space is very much controlled in Iran, especially the analysis they have to conduct media freedom. Civilian casualties in such small areas. I mean, also the Iraqi army itself, for example, also they had many difficulties because there was a large civilian population in the city was also by ISIS surrounded. So it's possible in such a high urban environment that civilian casualties, especially in like big cities like Tehran, where you have a lot of people living there in very dense neighborhoods. But it's different, for instance, when you have, for instance, like these ballistic missile sites or drone sites or other sites, like for instance, in Kermanshah, areas in the periphery. So you never know. I mean, we also saw in Palestine a lot of Israeli strikes were a lot of civilian casualties also. But that doesn't mean that the Iranian state also has an interest to actually exaggerate
casualty counts. Go ahead, Tim, and then I'll go to. I was just going to say, I don't want anybody to miss me. Say that there haven't been too many casualties, but will be more. And at the end of the day, I would say that my interest in fascination is not dying. Understanding reality, violence, and major discrimination. It is something that should have at our cause. And yes, I'm absolutely saying that it's a reality that we should provide innocent people. I don't know how this concept can wrap up, but we still wraps up in the that seems to be a lot more about brand. Yeah, I wanted to make sure everything that was we're doing everything we can. Thank you so much, Leo. I'm getting on some more reports, like very quickly, that Israeli army says they will continue striking Hezbollah. There's also reports by the International Atomic Energy Agency that there have been damage to the buildings on the entrance of the Iran's nuclear facility, but there's no radio effects expected. The Iranian Foreign Ministry is warning European countries against entering the war. We see much more European countries, especially also the UK is not a part of the European Union anymore, but also versus the UK. There's more reports of like France and the UK maybe getting more involved, and we also saw I think it was the UK that took out some Iranian drones in the Gulf. And also there was a phone call from the president of the UAE and the Prime Minister of Canada where they discussed the escalation. And the Lebanese president has reportedly said that the decision to advance Hezbollah's military activity is sovereign and final. But of course, this kind of statement doesn't really, the Lebanese army is not stopping Hezbollah's activities. It's not really bad if they were not able to do that. Then an Israeli spokesperson is saying that they're going to continue air operations in cooperation with the US to eliminate the threat of Iran. And Iranian, there's also media saying that Iran is launching more missiles. And also Lebanese national news agencies reporting Israeli strikes in towns. I cannot pronounce these towns, but they're basically in Thank you so much. So I wanted to ask a question of Jim. Could this, using the children as a shield, be another sort of silence operation on the Iranians, primarily because we know they've done this in the past. This is a typical sort of an agenda that has run successfully in the last few years. And we see this time where they've used the hospitals to use a shield.
Hello there. This podcast is sponsored by Shopify. When we started this thing, it seemed like we would figure it all out on our own. Everybody said, who's going to want to buy tickets to an open mic that they could possibly watch on YouTube for free? Filming schedule, logos, it was all overwhelming. And then one day, we introduced a new decision that needed an answer. When you're starting off with something new, it seems like your to-do list keeps growing every day with new tasks. And that list can easily begin to overrun your life. Finding the right tool that not only helps you out, but simplifies everything is such a game changer for millions of businesses. That tool is Shopify.
And Tony, Shopify is the best business tool out there. It's the commerce platform behind millions of businesses around the world. And 10% of all e-commerce in the U.S. From household names like Mattel and Gymshark to brands just getting started.
So great! Get started with your own design studio with hundreds of ready-to-use templates. Shopify helps you build a beautiful online store that matches your brand style. Accelerate your efficiency, whether you're uploading new products or trying to improve existing ones. Shopify is packed with helpful AI tools that write product descriptions, page headlines, and even enhance your product photography. Start your business today with the industry's best business partner, Shopify, and start hearing. Sign up for your $1 per month trial today at Shopify.com/GoTony. Go to Shopify.com/GoTony. That's Shopify.com/GoTony. Said Shopify.com/GoTony. That's Shopify.com/GoTony. Your next bucket pool, ladies and gentlemen, goes by the name of Julian Casas. Julian Casas.
So I don't think Stephen Hawking fucked any kids. Because how? There's only one thing he could have done. Only one thing that makes any sense. He lined them up on the ground, put a ramp on either side, and turned this chair up to full speed. He has the science to make it happen. I could just imagine his tires creating fire tracks. And I'm pretty sure that's how his face got that way. It's just the wind resistance. You know what I mean? It's just like... Alright, that's my set.
Julian Jesus. Welcome, Julian. Is this your first time on the show?
First time.
I love it. Welcome. How long have you been on stand-up?
6 months.
6 months. Very good. Amazing premise and execution. The delivery felt organic. It felt like you're new. But it was good.
Yes.
You created mystery, kept us on the edge of our seats, much like Stephen Hawking. So 6 months in the game. How old are you?
30.
30. What made you want to start 6 months ago?
I was thinking about what I wanted to do with my life because I was working at Amazon. I was just tired of it. And I said, what kind of life do I want to live? And I was like, do I want to be a rock star? Do I want to...
Hell yeah. I like the optimism.
If I could put 8 to 10 hours a day into one of those things, as a comedy, I think is the one thing that I could see myself working really hard on.
What came in second place to stand-up comedy? Being a rock star? Were you about to go buy? Were you gonna go to Guitar Center or something like that? Buy a guitar? Like, what?
I think I don't think there was no second place. It kind of just comedy was like the only thing I could see myself doing long term and working really hard on for. Mexican.
100%.
Both my parents, but I did a DNA test. It's like 35% native Mexican.
How much percent you need to have an actual official ice rating here? Is it like
35%?
Right.
So they're on the way. Very cool. So what do your parents do? Mom's a stay-at-home mom. What does dad do? Am I right?
Mom's on disability.
Yeah.
And dad's a forklift driver.
Yeah, perfect.
it's a direct makeup of Stephen Hawking right there, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. What kind of disability does your mom have?
I mean,
Schizophrenic.
Oh, schizophrenic.
Yes.
Has that affected you a lot as a kid, I bet?
Honestly, she's it's very like low key. She has voices in her head, but she handles it well. So she's not.
Do the voices speak Spanish?
I never thought to ask.
do the voices know anything Bad Bunny was saying at the Super Bowl halftime show? I'm just curious. Can your mother translate the halftime show? All right, I just missed.
Yeah. I don't know what happened. I was watching the T-Pack halftime show, so no, I'm kidding.
I would have to ask her.
But nothing too nuts that she's ever done. Any big break meltdowns like Donnell did a few episodes ago?
No, she's her. If she has like an episode, it's just really small. Her handling herself.
Is it an episode or a novella? What do you call it?
It's more like she's talking to herself, and I'm like, what's going on?
That makes sense. Dad's cool. You and Dad are close.
Me and Dad are close. Like,
What is he? Go ahead.
my parents got separated when I was like in second grade, but he lives in the same town, and I see him like pretty often.
But which part side of your mother do you separate from?
That's a good question.
Yeah, her main personality, I think, was supposedly it changed over time. So who knows?
Does she live by herself now, or does she have another man?
No, she lives by herself for like the last maybe 20 something years.
But in the end, she left with big, big.
Oh yeah, well she took us with her too, so there's like a whole.
You still live with mom?
Not anymore. I moved to Austin actually.
You live by yourself?
I live by myself.
How are you able to afford that apartment now that you still work at Amazon?
So I was working at Amazon in California, and then I just I said, you know what? I looked up the cost of living in Austin, and I said, you know what? I could pull out my savings. Austin, find a job, and then last for like as long as I need to last, you know, until like my comedy skills grow. You know?
Let me ask you this: how much say
About 14,000.
Very good. What's your rent?
Like 500, 575. I live in a travel trailer. I don't live in a.
Ever see Uncle Israel out there?
Hey, Julian, you don't need none of this couch over there. Come on, give me a hand. Say me 3 times.
Wow, Julian, you have any hobbies or anything like that?
Sometimes I write things other than comedy. Like I like to write poetry sometimes too, and then draw. And
What else? Wild and fun.
Seems like he would be a good eulogy writer.
Yeah.
you know, I have I made a couple friends here that, and at least one of them, you know, gets me out of the house. You know, make sure that I'm not like stuck at home.
You seem like the kind of guy that could drink tequila all day, have no hangover. I mean, if you had whiskey at all, you'd be tremendously hungover. Reverse of the last guy.
I don't get hungover. Whiskey does make me emotional.
Ooh, what kind of stuff happens to you if you drink whiskey?
I start thinking about my life too much.
Poetry.
Are you going to get a job now? Are you looking for a job?
I'm
Interrupt yourself.
Poetry gets emotion.
I'm Ubering now.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Uber Eats or just regular Uber with humans?
Regular Uber. I like it better when the package gets in and out on its own.
I love it. Brilliant. Like I said about the Stephen Hawking thing, you have a very funny brain. I think you're just gonna keep getting better. I don't think there's anything that can stop you, Julian. I see it. I've been doing this way too long. I know what it's like when someone has a premise and the only thing that needs catching up is their delivery, and that's where you are right now. It's incredible. Sign up again. Here's a big joke, Bob.
Thank you.
Whoop. There you go. It happens. All right. Your next comedian works here. You know him. He became famous for talking about bags and boxes. This is a brand new minute from Jay Legend, everybody.
I had to put on a date with a white woman to point out, say that part of the story. And as I was getting to know her, she was telling me how she was into gender pronouns and how she identified as a gay them, which is a crazy sentence to hear. But I'm a super chill guy there over here. Like, if that's how you choose to live your life, I'll call you what you want to be called. I did let them know before we go out, I can only afford to pay for me and you. Now, that's going to be a problem. We shouldn't do this because they can come. Just make sure they bring money. For real. Because if they order anything over this menu, they're going to pay for the shit. Gratuity and all. I'm not going to be stuck in the fucking people because you don't know who you want to be in life. It's not our responsibility, and I refuse to deal with it. The part that pissed me off the most was they got up when it was time to order. So now I look like a dumbass at the table because the waiter take the order. You like, sir, what would you like? I ordered with confidence. Then you like, what about your guests? I'm like, I don't know what they want. He said, hey, you expecting more people? I was like, no, it's just one them. He said, one them? I said, yes, nigga, one them. I know what the fuck I just said. I'm confused too. I thought you helped me figure this shit out for real. Because at this point, it's us versus them, and we're losing.
Very strong. Welcome back, Jay.
Appreciate y'all. Can I say something?
Oh, absolutely.
This is probably in the mind of everybody in this panel. You can't say. I just want to say,
Oh, yeah.
Appreciate it, guys. Just because it's like this, just because of that. That was
So ICE was on their way. Now we're calling the police. Everybody.
They already here.
Yes, there he is, watching with a watchful eye over there. Keep an eye on everything. Jay, how's life going?
Man, it's going good, man. I'm fucking just working here all the time, making sure y'all cereals is in order before y'all get in here. Taking out the trash when y'all leave. All y'all sins on the fucking floor. Stop that shit. Y'all laughing.
It's true. Somebody's got to do it. One of the great door guys of the mothership. Jay, what's your personal life like? What are you doing out there? You live by yourself?
No, so I have a house full. So I got a baby mama I'm not with. She live with me, and I got my 2 kids, and that's why she there.
So you're not with the baby mama, but she lives with you.
Yeah, I pay all the bills and shit, and she there because I come out and work nights, so I need somebody to take care of the kids. So she useful.
You have 2 kids with her.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank your baby mom before you ask.
Yes. But you don't. That was my next one. But you don't hook up with her at all, ever?
No, that's so toxic. No, hell no, I'm scared. I'm scared because if another kid happen, I'm gonna jump off or something.
So you pay all the bills?
Yeah.
You ever look at her and go, I am the captain now?
I should. Maybe that's
That's more horrible than anything. That's horrible. I'm sorry.
No, that's perfect.
When you say it's a toxic relationship, can you give us some examples of what you mean exactly?
Okay, so she got this super depressive personality where she can't be happy about shit in life. And
We know what the gun got.
somebody's saying, oh, yeah, I already bought one. It's on the way. Yeah, but I'm trying to make things happy because I'm a comedian. I like laughing and shit. And she be like, no, I'm cool with being depressed. And that can make for a toxic household, especially when you pay all the bills and you expect somebody to be happy with that. And she comes and be like, you know, you left the lights on. Well, bitch, I paid the bills in here. I fucking leave all the. Now you gonna sleep in the light. How about that?
You're damn right. You're damn right. So you don't ever get to hook up with chicks, huh?
At their places, yeah. You can't come to my house. There's too much going on in here.
Right.
Can you imagine that happening?
How old are the kids?
4 and 1. My son's 4. My daughter's 1. He got autism. That's pretty cool.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, no, it's cool. It's fun. You don't talk a lot, so the house is quieter. You gotta think about the positives, dumbass.
I love it. I love it. I wish more of you were autistic.
I got a question. What was the demise of your relationship with your baby mom?
What was the demise? It always was the depressive shit. I thought it would get better. Like, I was the type of guy who was like, I don't want to just walk out. This is what my dad did. We can't do the repeat shit. So I was like, let's stick around and see if it worked out. And if I could, like, try to talk greatness into her. And then after a while, I'm like, damn, I'm talking to a wall. And kind of just be like, all right, we're not going to figure this out. So we just go our separate ways.
Now, was she the one that famously left you with
Bags and boxes, yeah, she was the one. I wrote a song before. That was how much I tried.
We remember the legendary song, but then you moved back in.
No, she moved in with me.
Oh,
She lived with me. I want people to get that shit straight too, because I ain't want to get it wrong. She lived with me. They be like, you live with your baby? No, she lived with me. I'm not one of those couch sleeping baby daddies, so I'm fucking handling shit.
it's amazing that you are trying so hard to be a good father. It's incredible. It's like when you see like an Asian basketball player or something. Like it's the opposite of the stereotype. Like, how did that Asian do that? And we know that Asians are good at like ping pong, or you guys are good at walking out.
Fucking breaking down barriers every day.
It's incredible.
I'm like Jackie Robinson of baby dads.
Yep. Yep.
Every black person is a Jackie Robinson.
Jackie Robinson is the Jackie Robinson. Jay, anything else crazy in life going on?
I mean, not crazy. I got some bad shit. You know, like the blackest shit about me is I was almost sold for crack as a baby. That was insane. Yeah, so I had 17-year-old parents, and they left me with my crackhead grandma, and then they came back from working at Burger King, and my mom was like, "Where's my baby?" And trying to get that answer from a crackhead is pretty hard. And my dad was a crack dealer, so he knew all the hot spots. So he was like, "You chill out, and I'm gonna find him." He came back like 2 hours later with me. That's a crazy fucking.
That is a crazy story.
I could have been with a better family.
How much did they try to sell you for?
I don't know, but I think it was like 2 fucking dime bags or whatever. Which back then, I was born in the '90s, so I feel like with inflation, that would be like an 8-ball, which is a lot of money.
Yep.
So I was an expensive ass baby. This nigga proud. He's like, good job.
Incredible, Jay. You are very charismatic. Did you happen to hear any weird noises while you were up here? Did you notice anything?
Yeah, I don't give a fuck. See, I like the fucking fire detector. I don't change the batteries on purpose. It's like white noise to me. It's like a little instrumental waiting to happen. You know what I'm saying?
Against the United States and Israel. When it comes to most of the Iraqi factions, they have chosen not to participate, and that is for domestic reasons, because their main objective is to be relevant and influential in Iraq rather than be sacrificed for the sake of Iran. And this includes some of the militias that Iran has supported quite significantly in terms of finances and even politically. And so the domestic considerations have been playing a role in limiting the number of factions in Iraq that have been willing to join this fight. Now, as for Hezbollah, as I said before, the decisions to be involved in war and peace are made in Tehran, not in Lebanon when it comes to Hezbollah itself. And therefore, the expectation that Hezbollah was going to focus on the Lebanese national interest first was simply fantasy. And I don't think entities like that.
It's funny that it's white noise to you because it's a black noise. Jay, you already have a big joke book, right?
Yeah.
Filled up? Okay, here's another one. Jay Legend, get the black one.
Hell yeah.
Little black baby joke book. Jay Legend, everybody. On to the next one. We're flying through it tonight. Your next bucket full, ladies and gentlemen, goes by the name of Derek Larson. Everyone makes noise for Derek Larson.
Hey, what's up, guys? I'm not from Texas. When I first moved here, I thought I was going to have to learn like the Texas lingo, right? So I started saying things like howdy, I reckon, and yeehaw after somebody would say the N-word. Yeah, I learned pretty quick. That's not how people talk in Austin at all. You know, people here, they say things like woke and progressive. If you live here long enough, they'll say the same kind of stuff too. Like the other day, this person walks by and I turn to my buddy and go, "Yeah, dude, check out the ass on that they them." Now, what about me? I have a pocket pussy. Yeah. I'll be honest with you guys, after using it a couple times, starts to taste kind of weird. Yeah, but hey, chef should ever feed his own recipe, am I right, fellas? Yeah, my pocket pussy is also brown, so you know what I'm using it. I'm yelling yeehaw.
My internet sometimes shuts down.
Right,
So
yeah.
anyway, that's a great solution. Thank you so much. And in Iraq, do you think, for instance, in Iraq that
I
they
hooked
can
up with
this
this girl recently.
these arms, or you think it's
Talk about a heavy sleeper. All right.
Thank you, Derek Larson. All right. Is this your first time on the show, Derek?
Yes, sir.
Welcome, welcome. How long have you been on stand-up?
Like 7 years on and off. Yeah.
When did you move here?
3 years ago.
Where did you come from?
Wichita, Kansas.
Oh my God. Okay, man.
Doesn't say anything ever.
Yeah, he speaks once every 2 months. I said Wichita. He said, "Where did you go? Where did you come from?" Hot night show. Again, autism is spreading through the United States of America. It is an epidemic. Derek, Wichita, Kansas, and what do you do for work?
I am a rope access technician, so I clean high rises and stuff on ropes. Like cleaning windows, maintenance, but on ropes.
Very nice. What's the highest you've ever been on a building?
On the one on the range, it's one of the ranges new buildings. It's like 45 stories. So it has an overhang, which is it was scary. You ever thought about it? I gotta go to work tomorrow. Yes. No.
Tell us how this pocket was. True or no? Do you eat it like a yogurt? How'd you do it? Slurp it all the way up?
You gotta make it work.
Let me ask you this. When you're out there cleaning windows, you know, I can tell you, Red Band can tell you, when stuff goes down and you never know when your people are coming. What's the craziest thing you've ever seen inside one of these crazy windows?
Oh man, it's so funny. Everybody has such great stories. Mine, it's kind of gay. It wasn't fun, man. It was so like you drop and like of course they don't know what we're doing. I dropped on this window and I swear to God, this dude was just jerking off on his couch and like he looked at me and made eye contact and like kept going. I swear to God, I
nutted on the window like clean that bitch.
We don't think you can see it.
I think that's the main thing. Like, I always think you can't see the reflection.
We actually tried to like, make it seem like we don't see what's going on.
He was like, oh, the wind washes up down here. It's going to be here.
No doubt about it.
Yeah, it was so weird. Weird situation. I gotta finish this. I can't just drop now. I got like
just drop down. You enjoyed the shit.
Yeah.
It was new.
You could Mission Impossible that go a little bit, go a little lower, but you chose to stay there. You know what I would have done? You know me. I would have stared at the guy, started jerking off myself. But I would have taken my rappel rope and wrapped it once around my neck like really just fucking really gotten into it. You know what I mean? I'm into crazy shit. There's a certain level of success where you hit where you can't just come like a normal person anymore. I have to absolutely be getting choked out by something.
What does that cost?
I call it hooligan. David Carradine.
What's it called? That's the freak. Anybody can pronounce that? Freaky motherfuckers.
Autoerotic asphyxiation. Michael Gonzalez, our resident king. So, Derek, give us a crazy fun fact about your life. Wichita, Kansas. You got some hillbilly parents?
No, my parents are pretty cool. I was a pretty bad drinker. Well, I've had a drinking program for like 7 years and recently I stopped 5 minutes.
What made you stop?
My parents came and visited. And I was like, what? No, it wasn't like that. It was like a very heart to heart.
How bad was it? Were you drinking every day?
Yeah, it was basically every night, drinking about half a bottle of whiskey. Yeah, it got pretty bad where it was every night. But I wouldn't do it like during work or anything, obviously. But I would wake up still drunk. Like, this is horrible. Then 7 years later, I'm like, I'm going to do something.
How old are you again?
I'm 31.
31.
Yeah, like,
why do you go? Still time, right, baby?
So you just get a bigger bottle of whiskey and get one of those big Costco jugs.
well, so I had like a legit problem where I would buy the small bottle because I like drinking out of the bottle, and then I'd fill it up with the big bottle. So I'd like buy the big bottle and just keep refilling the small bottles.
Oh, yeah, you got a problem.
Yeah. I didn't think it was a problem because I was just staying home and drink. So I'm not hurting anybody.
Amazing. Worst night of drinking you ever had? Did you ever hit a bottom before you kept going?
One time I got drunk and I took my, obviously in Kansas it's cold and stingers. I didn't realize that when people made snowmen after a couple of days it turns into pure ice. Me and my buddy got drunk one night and we just plowed through snowmen through people's yards. In my car, yeah, I fucked my car up.
Oh, yeah.
Fucked it, and now we were so drunk, we were like, this is so fun. And then the next day I'm like, oh my god, my dad's gonna beat this shit up.
So yeah, majority financially no longer
What's your love life like there?
Non-existent. I haven't had a girlfriend in a long time.
Just your girl since you moved off?
Yeah, I moved here 3 years ago. So.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you gotta snap one every now and again. Get them off 6th Street while they're in concert. I've got some sort. I didn't with your rope. Come here, bitch.
I love it. Well, Derek, fun times. Here's a joke. How about a hand for Derek Larson, everybody?
Thank you so much, man.
Yeah. All right. We're flying through it tonight. Here's stuff. You guys having fun out there? All right. Make some noise for your next one. It's Nick Cano, everybody. Nick Cano is next on the show.
I was talking to my black friend the other day on the phone, and he was ignoring me, really pissing me off. So I was like, you know what, man? Fuck you. Go to hell. You know, go to black hell. That got his attention. Yeah, he turned around real quick. Black hell is crazy, bro. Is it? You guys think hell's not segregated? It's run by the fucking devil. The most evil guy of all time. What do you think black hell would be like? Just more every day, finding out you are the father forever? Maybe saying the smoke detector always needs batteries, you know? There's gay hell. There's 2 levels of gay hell. There's top end, bottom. Hell yeah. I'm not homophobic. I just hate people that love to gossip. Japanese hell would just be Vietnamese heaven. I don't know. I think Mexican hell is actually froze over right now because of all the ice. I'm just really glad I don't have to go to Indian hell. Can you imagine how bad that place fucking smells? Holy shit. Thank you so much, guys.
Fuck yeah. Nick Cano. Sticking with one bit for a full minute. Great stuff, man. How long have you been doing stand-up?
A year and a half.
All of it in Austin? Okay, that's where you live now?
Yes, sir.
Awesome. What did you do for work?
I work at Big Life.
Yeah,
Comedy Club forward.
Okay, perfect.
I actually feel like I'm in Black Hill listening to these jokes. Oh my God, I'm in Black Hill and Black Hill every month. What the fuck? My boy! You didn't have to stop Black Hill. You could have closed the Black Hill.
I should have, but I feel like that would be more disrespectful. You know, it's Black History Month. You know, put them in the front of the joke instead of the back of the buses. You know?
There it is.
That was big to you. That was funny.
It is going to die alone, and that for it, the best case scenario is a Samson and the Temple one, in which it tries to bring everyone down with it as it falls. And so, yeah, unfortunately, this means that Elon's strategy right now is try to inflict as much damage as possible in the final days. I'm not saying actual days, but in the final period of the existence of the Islamic Republic.
Even Muslim Ummah and some Muslim NATO that various other Gulf countries in Pakistan and all of these countries which are involved. I mean, we see that completely defragmented here. It seems like all of these countries are putting their national interests ahead of everything else. So that is completely disappointing. What is your assessment on that particular aspect?
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, this idea of a Muslim Ummah, I don't think it ever really actually existed. I think it was only a theoretical idea. For a while, maybe there was some sort of ideological line for some of the countries in the region, but that is no longer the case. For a very long time now, politics has become increasingly pragmatic rather than ideological, and countries are out to look after their own security and their own economic goals and their own political standing. And that has meant that countries in the Gulf, for example, have had very close relations with the United States, but at the same time, economic relations with China, economic relations with India, Saudi Arabia being an example, who has done both while maintaining relations with Russia, while signing a security agreement with Pakistan. And so you can see these countries compartmentalizing their relationships and having channels open with multiple actors. So there is no longer such a thing as a Muslim Ummah camp or an ideological line that determines geopolitical positioning and action. It's all about national interest, first and foremost.
As you also see in the US, it's just this way. Just you but somehow once we move that right, make him understand that Mr. Putin, that somehow you are going to be dependent on Russia, on China, right? So he's made the beneficiary of entire thing. Talk about the Venezuela, talk about the Iran. Who is beneficial of listening to China? Even Russia is involved. Who beneficial of that? And the China has also not even getting through outreach. Okay, I'm not going to throw anyone out at the moment, but anyway, I want to go back to so there was also some statements now of the Kremlin and Iran. So Putin is saying that we got to convey our concerns about destruction of all infrastructure to our partners in Iran. And Putin said, the Kremlin said that Putin will do everything to ease the tension. So why do you think Russia is saying that? Are they worried about the attacks on all infrastructure on the globe?
We have to remember that with so much of the world's wealth coming from the Gulf, it is not in anyone's interest, in fact, not even Iran's interest, for there to be a huge disruption of the world's oil supply. So Russia definitely does not want to see that kind of but above that, the situation in Iran as part of its own negotiations with the United States. I was struck that despite the continuation of the Russia-Ukraine war, there has been a bit of a shift, a softening in the Russian position regarding the United States on some level. And so if Russia is able to present themselves as in a way having played a beneficial then it can use this as part of its negotiations with the United States on other issues. And Russia, has said a while back that it doesn't see itself as anymore.
What's up, Masad? Oh, fuck.
Most investments today feel like second jobs. Real estate, you're a win. Stocks, you're a day trader. Crypto, you're a full-time researcher. You got a life to live. Your investment should help no limits. That's why more Americans are choosing Noble Wellness Health Houses. Protect their future with real physical wealth. Visit NobleWellnessInvestments.com to get your free wealth protection kit. That's NobleWellnessInvestments.com. Purchase not to gold and health rights is considered tax and trade professional before making an investment decision.
#1 meltdown in Kill Tony history, according to many YouTube videos.
In the words of Nina Simone, it's a new day, it's a new dawn. I'm feeling good. And I want to say,
it's harder to walk off the show if you're sitting next to me. Donnell famous for the #1 meltdown in Kill Tony history, according to many YouTube videos.
In the words of Nina Simone, it's a new day, it's a new dawn. I'm feeling good. And I want to say, Happy Black History Month, but it's not represented in this ordinance.
I got you right here, Donnell. I got you.
Trevor Wallace, one of the whitest white people on planet Earth, here to celebrate Black History Month with you. Donnell Rawlings is on tour. Get tickets at DonnellRawlings.com. Trevor Wallace also on tour. He's filming a special March 13th and 14th in Phoenix, and he's dropping a new special, Trevor Wallace, on YouTube on April 1st on YouTube. And hell yeah, you guys both have been on the show. You know how this fucking show works. Donnell is a legend of this game. He is on almost every Kill Tony compilation video of
Yeah, they hate me here. You know, I'm just doing it for the peace, and I'm so happy to announce that I did not make the Epstein files. I was at a kitty party, but I didn't. That's a whole different. Maybe all for everybody. I can say that.
We're gonna have fun here. You guys know how it works. Over 300 comedians signed up for the chance to get 60 seconds on this stage. If their name gets pulled out, you know their time is up and you're the sound of a kitten. That means they have to wrap it up then, or else they bring out the angry West Hollywood bear, which just rudely interrupts them. And then I conduct an interview. Anything can happen. The whole thing is improvised. God only knows. I mean, shit gets crazy here out of this bucket. You guys ready to start tonight's fucking show or what? While we go wrangle that first bucket full of the night, we have a very, very special treat to start tonight's show. This young man is considered, much like Donnell, one of the most polarizing figures in the show's history. We've watched him grow. Up until this point, every minute seems to be better than the last. Ladies and gentlemen, you remember when he was just a nephew, now he's an uncle. Make some noise for the great Uncle Waisler, everybody.
How we doing, Austin? You all right? You okay? Happy Black History Month. We got Darnell here. We got that light-skinned fella painting. We got D-Matt and he's dressed like a butler. Unreal. What a trait. Before we get started on this, listen, I don't care what y'all. It's your right. You think whatever you do, don't you